The gods are tired, and so are we. Hello, visitors of the Isle of Nines. Welcome to the first of 3 videos where we'll wrestle with a peculiar modern malaise, the exhaustion of living in an age so stuffed with positivity, abundance, and, dare I say, spiritual side hustles that we're all just a bit knackered. I'm your guide, a disembodied voice floating somewhere between an existential leap and a Wi-Fi signal drop. So, grab a cup of tea or a kale smoothie if you're feeling particularly optimized, and let's dive into the void. Picture this. It's 1945. The world's just staggered out of World War II, and the victors are drunk on possibility. The skies are theirs, the seas are tamed, and the future looks like a shiny new toaster in every kitchen. But what do you do when you've got everything? You need a philosophy to match the vibe. Back in the 1800s, a Danish philosopher named Søren Kierkegaard figured life was less about grand systems and more about choosing your own adventure in a universe that doesn't send you a rule book. Kierkegaard called it a leap of faith, not just to a personal god, but to something, anything, that keeps you from staring into the abyss and ordering a pizza to cope. He was wrestling with meaning in a world already starting to feel a bit wobbly without a divine GPS. Fast forward a century, and his ideas are the perfect soundtrack for a post-war world, high on freedom, but low on direction. Then came Friedrich Nietzsche, the apostate prophet of the late 19th century, who dropped a bombshell in Thus Spoke Zarathustra.
Across the track, where the viaduct looms like a...
God is dead. God remains dead. And we have killed him.
Where secrets lie in the border fires and the humming wires. Yeah, man, you know you're never coming back.
Dramatic? Sure. But he wasn't just talking about religion. He meant we'd snuffed out the big cosmic why that used to anchor us. Suddenly, humanity was left holding the knife, wondering how to wash off the metaphysical blood. Nietzsche's solution? Become gods ourselves, craft our own meaning, our own values. Sounds empowering, right? Except, as Douglas Adams might have put it, we're about as good as crafting meaning as a Vogan is at writing poetry. We grabbed this freedom and ran, straight into skyscrapers, moon landings, and AI that can write your memoir in 0.3 seconds. Yuval Noah Harari, in Homo Deus, calls this our quest to upgrade humans into gods. We're Homo sapiens 2.0. Shapers of destiny, masters of Wi-Fi routers. But here's the hitch. With great power comes great exhaustion. Byung-Chul Han, a philosopher with a knack for naming our modern woes, calls it the achievement society. We're not chained by old-school rules anymore. No kings, no gods, just us. But instead of freedom, we've built a cage of self-optimization. We're all entrepreneurs of the self, chasing likes, steps, and inbox zero like it's the meaning of life. Spoiler, it's not. The OECD's 2024 Employment Outlook says 25% of workers are burned out, crushed by long hours and the pressure to be more. We've conquered the skies, the seas, the depths, and yet we're losing to our own to-do lists. So what's the final frontier? Not Mars, not the metaverse, but us, the soul, the self, the squishy bit that keeps asking, why am I here? In the West, we used to pin our hopes on a commanding God, and that's gone the way of flip phones. So we've turned east to Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism, for a spirituality that doesn't demand a deity, but invites us to vibe with the universe. Sounds lovely, doesn't it? Like a cosmic hug. Except, we've commodified it. yoga's fitness trend, meditation's productivity hack, and mindfulness is a $4 billion industry of apps and retreats. In 2025, TikTok gurus promise enlightenment in 15 seconds, and AI wellness apps offer inner peace for $9.99 a month. It's like we've turned the soul into a startup. Byung-Chul Han would say that we've made spirituality another performance metric, another box to tick. Meditated for 10 minutes? Great! Now optimize your chakra alignment before your 4 o'clock Zoom. We might as well be living in a universe where the Dalai Lama has a Patreon and enlightenment comes with a free tote bag for premium subscribers. We're chasing meaning like it's a Black Friday deal, and it's leaving us spiritually bankrupt. So here we are, gods of our own making, exhausted by our own freedom. We've traded meaning for power, and now we're scrounging for it in apps, retreats, and 5-step happiness plans. But maybe the answer isn't out there. Maybe it's in standing still, looking upward and asking, what if we stopped trying to buy meaning and started making it? Go touch grass, my friends. I'm not yet done. This is just the beginning. In parts 2 and 3, we'll cover new angles into this exhaustion and how we might rediscover our soul without a subscription fee. If this resonates, check out the Isle of Nine's blog for more thoughts equally disembodied. Like, subscribe, and maybe take a nap. You've earned it. Until next time, this is your Isle of Nine's guide, signing off from the edge of the void. Oh, and if the universe sends you a push notification, ignore it. It's probably just trying to sell you a mantra.